Bhola Baba, Bhola Baba, Bhola Baba, Bhola Baba. Om Namah Shivaya, Shankar Mahadeva, Bhola Baba. Om Namah Shivaya, Shankar Mahadeva, Bhola Baba. Om Namah Shivaya, Shankar Mahadeva, Bhola Baba.
Namaste, Sitaram, a pleasant good morning. Welcome to Rudraaya. I'm your host, Nisha Sharma, and Rudraaya is being brought to you with the kind compliments of Maharujadev Mandir. And of course, our Mandir is located at 850 Tapscott Road, Unit 34 in Scarborough, with Tapscott and McNichol being our closest intersection. So today's program, I have some, an important announcement for you. We are having a youth conference that's happening on August the 19th. So throughout the program today, I will be providing more details on what's happening. And of course, it's geared towards preparing those youths who are entering university and going back to school in September. So without further ado, we'll get straight into our pravachan with our spiritual leader, Pandit Ravi Sharma. Enjoy.
Prem se bolo Shri Umapati Mahadeva ki jai. Dear devotees, once again, it's my pleasure to be here in the company of you and yours via Rudraaya. It is a very fine thing. Many emotional people accuse Paramatma, accuse Bhagwan, that why Bhagwan does not remove the sufferings of this world. It seems right, firstly, that Bhagwan, who can create the universe by one resolve only, that omnipresent, omniscient Bhagwan, despite knowing everything, why is he a silent spectator? Why does he watch over all in this world? Why does he watch all who are suffering, weeping and dying? Why doesn't he do something? The person answering this question, even if draws a million arguments talking about the principle of deeds and destiny, one can't give a satisfactory answer. And no matter how much you talk, the question remains that Bhagwan is in the conscience of everyone. Yet why is the living being so miserable? Understand carefully. As the bed is latent in the wood, but not yet made, until a woodworker expresses the bed, how can one sleep on it? As the cloth is latent in cotton, but it cannot be worn until the cloth is made, then how can it protect from cold? As a necklace, the chain is latent in the gold, but it cannot be worn until the gold is melted. There is food in the seeds, but until that food is expressed, it does not satiate hunger. Just like that, there is Bhagwan in conscience, but latent. How to solve your problems? The grief of the human beings will be overcome when the dejected creature will satisfy any great man who was experiencing the art of expressing the latent with his service, words and dedication. Hence the sages indicate, they state that only then will the real solution to all the problems of this world be solved. Prem se bol Shri Umapati Mahadev ki jai.
जनहितकारी जय जय राम अवधय भंजन जय श्री राम जनहितकारी जय जय राम अवधय भंजन जय श्री राम रक्षक जय श्री राम जन मन रंजन जय श्री राम मुनि मुख रक्षक जय श्री राम जन मन रंजन जय श्री राम अखिल विश्वपति जय श्री राम रघुपति राघव जय जय राम जनहितकारी जय जय राम अवधय भंजन जय श्री राम मही दुखहारी हरि हरि राम गौ ब्राह्मण हितकारी राम मही दुखहारी हरि हरि राम गौ ब्राह्मण हितकारी राम संत जनन सुखकारी राम दशरथ नंदन जय जय राम हितकारी जय जय राम अवधय भंजन जय श्री राम पतित उद्धारण रघुपति राम धनुज विनाशन हरि राम पतित उद्धारण रघुपति राम धनुज विनाशन हरि राम भक्तों के तुम हो प्राण जय रघुनंदन जय जय राम जनहितकारी जय जय राम अवधय भंजन जय श्री राम जनहितकारी जय जय राम अवधय भंजन जय श्री राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम
Maharudraaya Mandir is proud to host our first online discussion. The first topic is transitioning back to school, focusing on our high school and university students, featuring moderators Rayshan Bowen and Isabella Chandar. Isabella and Rayshan completed their Masters of Science degree with a distinction in mental health. The event is sponsored by DreamDesigns.2, who's also providing prizes for the game, and the event will be brought to you through Zoom. We will be sending out our Zoom link through a mass email from our Maharudraaya Mandir's email. Please join us on August 19th at 7 p.m. See you there. My dear viewers, I hope you've enjoyed this morning's pravachan, and of course, as I mentioned today, you would see a clip of our transitioning back to school that is geared towards our high school students as well as our university students, and of course that is being brought to you through social media. So we'll be providing more information to you throughout the course of the program today. And of course, a reminder that Christian Janam is on August 29th. We'll be celebrating it right here at Maharudraaya Mandir. And of course, I'll be providing you with more information throughout the program on that celebration as well. For now, we'll join our own Dr. Sachin Ramkisoon for our health segment. Enjoy.
Sitaram and welcome to Health Corner. I am Dr. Sachin Ramkisoon, and this is the 5th episode in our 7-part series on diabetes. Today we will be talking about the long-term complications of diabetes. In previous episodes, we have mentioned that diabetes is often a silent disease that often goes unnoticed, yet damage to the organs develops slowly over time until an adverse event occurs. These complications mainly occur because of the damage to the blood vessels over time by the high blood sugar levels. The long-term complications of diabetes fall into 2 major categories: those that affect the large blood vessels in the body and those that affect the small blood vessels. In the large blood vessel category, there are 3 areas of the body that are affected: the heart, the brain, and the limbs. First, damage to the coronary arteries of the heart may cause narrowing of these vessels and lead to heart attacks. The second is the damage to the large blood vessels that supply blood to the brain, which can lead to strokes. The third is damage to the blood vessels to the legs, leading to peripheral vascular disease. This often manifests as poor healing in the feet or legs after an injury and can also cause excessive leg pain after activity. Peripheral vascular disease is one reason diabetics may develop ulcers that do not heal, and why infections of the feet or legs are so difficult to get over. If the blood is not circulating well, the body cannot heal or fight infection. Just like the large vessels, the small blood vessels in the body can also be affected by high blood glucose levels. The small blood vessel category includes problems with the eyes, kidneys, and nerves. The first is diabetic retinopathy, which is damage to the retina of the eyes that can occur over time. This can manifest as sudden vision loss or can be gradual decrease in vision over time. Diabetes also increases the risks of cataracts and glaucoma over time. The second is diabetic nephropathy, which is the damage to the kidneys that is progressive over time. This is often silent and can only be seen on blood and urine tests. The third is diabetic neuropathy, which is damage to the nerves in the body. This is commonly seen in the arms and legs, where nerve damage can result in tingling or numbness that starts in the toes and fingers and slowly progresses upwards. Some diabetics may have no sensation to a part of the body, commonly the feet. This is very dangerous since small cuts or bruises can occur and go unnoticed, leading to some serious infections or non-healing ulcers. For men, another complications of diabetes that occur early is erectile dysfunction, which can be one of the earliest complications of diabetes. Physicians monitor diabetics very closely with blood tests and physical exams because diabetes is silent until one of the complications occur. To reduce the chance of having a complication of diabetes, it is important to achieve good control of your blood glucose levels. Next week, we will speak about what you can do to reduce your chances of developing diabetes, and if you are already diabetic, what you can do to reduce the chance of having a complication of diabetes. Feel free to contact me with requests and comments at maharudradevmandir@gmail.com. Thank you for joining with me on Health Corner, and I look forward to speaking with you again next week on Rudraaya.
Rudraaya Sat Aug is proud to host our first online discussion. The first topic is transitioning back to school, focusing on our high school and university students, featuring moderators Rayshan Bowen and Isabella Chandar. Isabella and Rayshan completed their Masters of Science degree with a distinction in mental health. The event is sponsored by DreamDesigns.2, who's also providing prizes for the game, and the event will be brought to you through Zoom. We will be sending out our Zoom link through a mass email from our Rudraaya Sat Aug's email. Please join us on August 19th at 7 p.m. See you there. My dear viewers, as I mentioned earlier, we are preparing for the celebrations of Krishna Janam, and of course, Rudraaya Sat Aug celebrates its anniversary always on Krishna Janam, the night of Krishna Janam, the day of Krishna Janam, because we began our services, we started Rudraaya Sat Aug on the celebration of Krishna Janam. So every year, we don't have a particular date on which we celebrate our Mandir's anniversary. We actually celebrate it on the date that Krishna Janam falls. So this year, the celebration will be on August 29th. And of course, we are booking privately for those who'd like to come visit the mandir during the Krishna Janam celebrations. So if you'd like to, please contact Pandit Ravi and we'll be sure to schedule you for that evening where you can come and obtain your darshan and you know, on the holy night of Krishna Janam. So please be sure to call us and we'll book, we'll schedule you for coming in to visit the mandir. For now, we'll join our corporate sponsor, Kamalji from Lotus Funeral Home.
Sitaram and Namaste. My name is Kamal Bardwaj, and I'm the owner of Lotus Funeral and Cremation Center in Toronto and Kitchener Funeral Homes and Crematorium in Kitchener. I'm also a licensed funeral director. I want to take this opportunity to re-emphasize the importance of creating a will or updating your existing will. These are difficult times that we live in at the moment, and life can be unpredictable. People work very hard each day and every day during a lifetime, accumulating assets and wealth. It is so important to protect what you have built with a proper will. A good lawyer will let you that you should include a complete list of all your assets, which include your home, investments, jewelry, vehicles. If you already have a will, then every 5 to 10 years you should update your will for any changes that you may have had in your life. At Lotus Funeral and Cremation Center and at Kitchener Funeral Homes Crematorium, we operate 7 days a week and 24 hours a day. Our crematorium is located in our building, so we never have to leave our building in cold or bad weather for cremation. Our crematorium space can have a large group of people to attend as well for the witnessing of the cremation. For Hindu families, we can provide all the puja items, including fresh leaves and a havan kund. We have large halls that can accommodate large seating to smaller ones. We are centrally located for families in the west and for families in the east. For more information, please contact me from the telephone number on your screen. Thank you for watching and see you next week on Rudraaya. Sitaram.
Life is beautiful, but death is inevitable. I realized this when my dad passed away. So much pain, and amidst all this, the worry of arranging a funeral. Thankfully, in all this, Kamal stood by me. From the viewing to the cremation, he arranged it all at one location. Once someone is gone, they don't come back. But Lotus Funeral Home knows how to give them a respectable farewell.
Lotus Funeral Home. Life must be celebrated.
Maharudradev Mandir is proud to host our first online discussion. The first topic is transitioning back to school, focusing on our high school and university students, featuring moderators Rayshan Bowen and Isabella Chandar. Isabella and Rayshan completed their Masters of Science degree with a distinction in mental health. The event is sponsored by Dream Designs.2, who's also providing prizes for the game, and the event will be brought to you through Zoom. We will be sending out our Zoom link through a mass email from our Maharudradev Mandir's email. Please join us on August 19th at 7 p.m. See you there. My dear viewers, we've come to the end of another segment of Rudraaya. I hope you've enjoyed today's segment, and please be reminded that our youth conference featuring transitioning back to school is going to be held on August 19th at 7 p.m. and we will be sending out our Zoom link through a mass email to all our subscribers. So if you'd like to join, please do email us and we'll send you the link as well if you're not on our subscription list. And of course, our Christian Janam celebrations is going to be on August the 29th. So please ensure that if you'd like to attend the session, we are scheduling. So please be sure to reach out to us and we will schedule you to come and obtain your darshan on that auspicious evening of Christian Janam. And of course, for the youths, as you prepare to head back to school, and your aim is to always strive to achieve excellence. And of course, if you're striving to achieve excellence in big matters, you must develop the habit in little matters, because excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude. So remember that. So we hope to see you on August 19th as we prepare you to transition back to school. And for all of you viewers, if you'd like to attend our Christian Janam celebrations, please feel free to reach out and we'll schedule you. Would like to thank our kind sponsors at Maharujadiv Mandir, as well as our executive producer Gari Khan for making Rudraaya possible. And of course, until we meet again next week, have a blessed week. Namaste.
Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyon ko dukh dur kare Jai 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 Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyon ko dukh dur kare Jai 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 Krishna Hare जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो और कोई न केवन आ रहा हो और कोई न केवन आ रहा हो फिर तू ही बेड़ा पार करो जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे विष को भी अमृत कर दे पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा योगी तेरा ध्यान धरे फिर योगी तेरा ध्यान जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे तेरे दर्शन को मैं तरस रहा तेरा नाम की माला जपत रहा भवसागर से मेरी नैया भवसागर से मेरी नैया जन्मे जाय किनारा फिर जन्मे शरणे जायति नारहो। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे। दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे।